Hello everyone, this is Kaidengaming from Kaidengaming, bringing you another mech online commentary. Now today I wanted to talk about a quite interesting subject I heard about. Apparently PGI is releasing Project Pheonix, which basically means they are making some of the re-scene in mechware online. Now, I didn't follow Tabletop or Battletech or whatever you want to call it until mechware online, so I have no idea exactly what's so important about the re-scene. Link tried to explain it to me. He said that they're like some mechs bought from some company and then they couldn't put them in video games or something random like that. If someone could actually explain that to me, I'd like that. But yeah, they're adding the re-scene in, and they're adding something kind of like Founders Program, but a bit cheaper, which will get you the mechs, I believe, and maybe some other stuff. I haven't really carefully looked at it. I don't think I'm going to be buying into that, but I do think it's very, very interesting how they're finally doing some more Founders, sort of Founders style thing, sales, because I know a lot of people were unhappy that they couldn't get into the Founder Program, and they were like, hey, PGI, we want to support the game, basically, but we don't want to bother buying, just like the everyday mech anyone else can get. So yeah, as a whole, I'm kind of happy that PGI is doing this. I'm not going to buy it, but I definitely think it's a good idea for the game and a good marketing plan, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm not really sure how you guys are thinking, what you guys think about the new Pheonix sale. I mean, some founders I've heard seem to think, it's going to make your founder program obsolete, or, it's just undoing everything you had. Oh, drat. I shouldn't have been out here. Let me back up. Let me go back to base. But yeah, some founders were pretty upset that they were adding a new package in because they were like, hey, we paid for our founder things, and frankly, founder mechs are pretty bad. So I don't know. I wasn't a founder, for those of you who don't know, so it's not a huge deal for me. But, I mean, I'm really happy about the sale. But since I'm not a founder, I can't really understand from a founder's perspective, so I'm a little bit on the fence about the whole idea. And on the one hand, it looks great, but on the other, it kind of bites founders for supporting the game right when it came out. But that said, I mean, just because it's a new project is out doesn't mean you lose your old project. The Founder project gave a lot of premium time, it gave a lot of MC. So I don't know, I'm still sort of on the fence about the whole thing. I don't really know. Tell me what you guys think in the comments if you want to bother talking about it. If you just want to stay out of mechware politics, then, just continue watching my videos, do what you always do, etc., etc. But yeah, currently I'm just going around the left side because I cannot be in the main battle until it gets close up, because right now mostly it's just sniper on sniper, I believe. Actually, it looks like the main battle has started, so let me waltz on over. I'm a little scared whenever I play this mech because it has no long-range weaponry, and if I want to hurt anybody, I have to get within 270 meters. Now, I know that sounds a little bit odd, particularly if you haven't played a lot of mechware recently, if you played in the last meta, but well, lately, so many people have been running sniper builds that unless you can shoot 500 plus meters, you usually can't really do much in the early stages. You kind of got to wait for the engagement to happen. Now it actually looks like a lot of our friends are getting taken out, so I might be a bit too late. Seems like we're actually retreating. You see that Atlas is within range. We just keep unloading on him. Wish I had targeting info on him. I know the quick draw has recently been released. I'm sort of, I don't know. I don't think it's a really great mech. I mean, some people seem to like it. I mean, we're seeing a lot of them, so obviously some people like them. But I don't really know how good they are. I mean, they have, 4 laser points. I don't really remember their hard points. It depends on the variant, really. But overall, I mean, none of them have that great hard points. And really, all around, medium mechs slash heavy mechs. Well, heavy mechs are kind of decent, but medium mechs slash light mechs aren't all too great in the current meta. I mean, in my PPC Stalker, I do a whole lot better than I do in my Blackjack. Although, don't get me wrong, some people can play medium mechs really effectively, like Link. I don't know how he plays effectively, but Link can play Centurion for like maybe 600-ish damage every game. Or almost every game, not quite every game, obviously. Everyone has their bad games. But yeah, I don't understand how people can do it. Apparently some people make it work, but I cannot make medium mechs work for me. That said, I do still plan to try to find whatever the best blackjack setup I can find is and show it all to you guys, although I might actually have to call Lincoln on this one because I cannot seem to figure out how to pilot medium mechs. But yeah, overall, those are my thoughts on Project Pheonix. I think it's a good idea, but I'm not entirely sure. I mean, people have said stuff on both sides. I've heard a lot of arguments about it. I don't really have a personal opinion about it. I'm just overall happy that more people are spending money on mechware because it means there's going to be more content, hopefully anyway. And yeah, that's about all. Let me see what the scoreboard was. I know I did really badly that game. Player stats. Yeah, I did really badly. 163 damage. For those of you who don't know or don't usually speak with the same people I do, as far as I'm concerned, if you make under 300 damage, you were worthless to your team and you didn't help. Above 300 damage, and you sometimes have broken even if you're a light/medium mech. If you're an assault mech or a heavy mech, you have to make above 500 damage. I don't know if everyone else judges themselves in that same way, but that's sort of how I and a lot of people I deal with judge themselves. So yeah, I got it from the best of sources that I failed that game, so oh well. Hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll see you all next time.